Well, Queen Elizabeth has made her first royal appearance amid that shakeup, and she did so this morning with a curious show of support, showing up at church with Prince Andrew, who, as you know, has come into controversy with his friendship involving Jeffrey Epstein. This after announcing Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will no longer use their royal titles officially, though they still will be known as the Duchess and the Prince. Today's New York Post calling this all the Great British Break-Off. Joining us now is British media correspondent Neil Sean. Neil, what is the reaction the day after that stunning bombshell announcement that the royal couple will no longer be working royals?
I love your introduction, Eric. Well done. Yeah. Now, the thing is, yeah, it has stunned everybody because, as we know from last week, they had hoped to be sort of half-in royals. But the Queen, a very, very shrewd lady, very intelligent lady, has decided, no, you want to go it alone, you go it alone. So she's taken the titles away. And as far as we know, they may wish to pay back the money for Frogmore Cottage, and they want to leave an independent life. I tell you what we're finding out here, actually, a bit of breaking news for you, is that the next stage is when they get together, they're going to be looking at doing a dual TV interview to set the record straight, because rightly said, everybody's having a go at Meghan, saying she's taking him away, but we don't know really whether that's Harry who wants to go away, and I think it's fair to level the field out.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second, the personal point of view. I don't think enough has been said. Here's this young man, loses his mother in that horrible car crash, lives in a fishbowl, has the royal life. He's discussed his crusading for mental health, for the fact that he has suffered from anxiety and depression, and he can be a real world role model in dealing with mental health, mental illness, and these issues. Do you think that that will come out, and this was such a personal, emotional decision by him to protect himself and his family?
Eric. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've met Prince Harry on a number of occasions, and you do kind of think he's very hyper or very down. You know, there's a middle ground there. I think Meghan has been a very good influence on him in many respects. A lot of people won't like what she's done, but, you know, there's good and bad in every side. The thing with Harry is he's looking for a new direction. I think, well, Meghan will obviously thrive in this new life because she's used to that. I think that she will, let me put it bluntly, she's now got two babies to look after, because she's got baby Archie and she's now got baby Harry, who's got to adapt to a brand new way of life, and that's going to be quite tough for him, and a lot of, I would imagine, quite a lot of pressure on her. And remember, they've only just been married 18 months or so. It's not a long time. You
know, your heart has got to go out to him in all this, and there are, of course, echoes of King Edward abdicating the throne in 1936. Of course, parallels with Wallace Simpson as the American interloper who came in to reject the monarchy and break that up. What do you think of this? Do you think it's a rejection of the monarchy or his family, or not?
I personally think that, you know, Harry met someone. He did try and apparently explain, you know, what comes with me. And, you know, remember, there was a few girlfriends before Meghan, you know, Chelsea Davy, Cressida Bonus, people like that. And they rejected that life, you know, because it is a very different life. We all had high hopes for Meghan in the fact that, you know, she was beautiful, glamorous, very well self-assured, and a breath of fresh air, really, for the British monarchy. We loved her over here. I think the Queen, Eric, is very upset on a personal level because she can't understand probably what she's done wrong, because she welcomed Meghan with open arms, you know, onto the royal train, up at, you know, Balmoral, also at Sandringham at Christmas, things like that. It's very difficult for her because she changed tactic completely. So I do hope that Meghan and the Queen do have a chance at some point to iron that out and work out what went wrong.
And, you know, Neil, finally, part of her statement, let me read that to you. It says, Harry, Meghan, and Archie will always be much-loved members of my family. It is my whole family's hope that today's agreement allows them to start building a happy and peaceful life. What is tacit in that last phrase is that they haven't had a happy or peaceful life as royals.
Well, now they've got to find out what it's like to be totally independent, and hopefully, and you're right there, Eric, hopefully these are brand new grounds, it's brand new territory. I think they've got to look forward, remain positive, but there's a very telling line also in that particular document that it's going to be reviewed in a year. So let's see where we are in a year, and hopefully they're in a happier place and perhaps not returning together individually, whatever, as they move forward. It's a big challenge for them both.
It certainly is, especially when you got to go like hail a taxi cab, or, you know, drive the car yourself, or go to the supermarket and pay. They'll see what life is like for the rest of us commoners. Neil Sean
Absolutely.
from London, thank you so much, and we'll be looking forward to
A
that
pleasure.
joint
Thank you.
interview, of course.